Hi everyone, it's Lisa with Ink and Inspirations. Thanks for joining me. In this video, we're going to be making this cute little project with the Warm Hugs bundle from the mini catalog. It's a recording of a Facebook Live and I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Again, thanks for joining me. Lisa Brown here with Ink and Inspirations, ready to share something fun with you from the Stampin' Up! Mini catalog. I've been doing a lot of Halloween, as you've seen, and some fall things, and I really haven't gotten into Christmas yet so much. And I do that because, I know we have to plan early and create early, like if we're making cards. Thank you, Linda. But it's like if I start too early, it's like I think, oh, it's like, so I've kind of held off a little bit. And today I'm doing a fall project, but going to show you like a Christmas holiday version. So anyway, I'm going to show you that in just a minute. But first, I have some things to tell you. World Card Making Day is October 3rd, Saturday, October 3rd. I think it's World Card Making Day. And so again, this year, I'm going to be celebrating that with something, I hope, here on Facebook. I may have some pre-recorded videos, I may do some lives. I'll have more information on it later, but I will probably I'll probably do it here on this page. So anyway, be looking for information on that. And to follow up with World Card Making Day, Stampin' Up! Is having, again, World Card Sending Week, because we make cards so that we can send them. That's the whole point, right? So last year, I believe, we kept count, and I asked you to send me how many cards you sent out. And Stampin' Up! Kept count of everyone's that were being turned in, and I believe it was over 57,000 cards that were mailed out in 1 week, which is amazing. And so anyway, the goal this year is 60,000, so we can do that, right? Okay, all right. So anyway, look for that. And also in October, and exactly, I believe it's October the 16th, is my 14th anniversary with Stampin' Up! I can't believe it. 14 years I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and loved it. So anyway, I'll probably be doing something special with that too, so keep an eye out for that. But for now, I am going to flip you down to show you another promotion that's going on right now and share with you some Happy Mail that I've gotten in the last few weeks, and some that I have tucked away to share with you and I have forgotten. So I'm sharing them today, and I'm sure I still have some tucked away somewhere else. So anyway, again, if you have any questions, you can comment here and I'll get back with you later. If you are new to Stampin' Up! Or new to me and you don't have a demonstrator, just holler out at me, say hello. Would love to meet you online in this virtual world we have right now. So anyway, I've got my camera done a little different this time and hope the transition would be a little easier, so I'm going to give it a try. Okay, so I'm going to flip you around, and I'm going to try not to mess you up. If I do, I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, let me see if I have anything. Okay, so first of all, right now, Stampin' Up! Has the Get and Go Starter Kit promotion. So if you've ever thought about becoming a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, now is a great time. What you get with the starter kit, it's $99. The shipping is free. You'll pay your applicable sales tax, but you get $125 worth of product of your choice for $99. Plus this month, you get 2 extra stamp sets, the Queen Anne's Lace stamp set and the So Much Love stamp set, plus the Rhinestone Basic Jewels. And then with that, you get 2 card packs of make and takes, like pre-cut cardstock that you can use with this stamp set to get together with others and share, or with your friends or family and make cards. And so you'll have the card ideas and everything to go with these. So it's 8 of this Granny Apple Green and 8 of this Coastal Cabana, and they're packaged up really neatly and super fun. So that's Get and Go. If you have any questions or would like to talk about it, I'd love to discuss it with you. Message me. Okay, now let me show you some Happy Mail. This one is from Melinda, and I believe this is from one of the Paper Pumpkin kits. Okay, isn't that cute? Really pretty background. Okay, this one is from one of my team members, Diana, and she sent me this when I wasn't feeling well. So that's a real pretty card. Love this Magenta Madness. Okay, this one I think I got a while back, beginning of August, and it's from a friend in Missouri, Loretta Shep, and she sent me this really pretty card. I believe she was the winner of one of my random drawings. So I like that layout. Look, that card front is just cut in half there. Okay, and then, or no, it's actually folded. Oh yeah, Z-fold. Here, all the while I thought that was cut. And then the panel here, that's really pretty. Look at that tailored tag punch layered there. And then this one is another one from a Paper Pumpkin kit that I just love, that little tree. Thank you, Sherry. And it's from Pam Zorn, a thank you note. Thank you, Pam. Loved that. Okay, so now I've talked about everything I need to talk about, and let's get started with the project. Okay, so today I am using products from the Heartwarming Hug Suite. And I have to tell you, when I first saw this, I thought, oh man, all those little pieces and the cup, and I mean, really, I do think that, because, you know, I'm all about getting a project done and quick, and, you know, making lots of them. And occasionally I will do an over-the-top technique-y card with lots of pieces and layers, but this, I thought, I don't know, it's just too cute. And when they had the coffee cups that are food safe, and I think you can put coffee or cocoa in them. It says they're food safe, so I'm assuming, okay? The carrier, which we won't be working with today, that'll be another video that I post, but I'm working with this bundle and this, and I'll be showing you a project with this, but I'm using the Gilded Autumn specialty paper to make a fall project. So this is what I'm going to be making. I mean, you can do this for anything, and you'll probably see a Halloween one too, sooner or later. Okay, so before we get on with that, I want to show you, here's the stamp set. Cute, cute little stamps to embellish, and then the dies are here to go with it. See this? I mean, when I see a die set like this, I think, oh, that's so many pieces. But I loved it. Oh, I have it upside down. So you can get this and this as a bundle with 10% off. But in the suite, hi Carol, in the suite, there is another stamp set that coordinates, and it's wrapped in Christmas. So it has sentiments that you can use either with these dies, okay? But this would make for great Christmas cards too, and I'm planning on doing some videos with that. So, but today we're focusing on this and the cups. Let's see, here it is. The mini coffee cups. I believe there are 8 in a box. Lids and cups. Okay, there's one, and I'm gonna get the lid out. And I'll show you, the lid even has the little opening there, okay? So, super cute. All right, let's get started. Okay, and again, maybe a little rusty here, but we'll get it done. Okay, so for the dies for the cup. You have two pieces, like this and like this, for the wrap, okay? Yeah, me too, Lisa. And then I have, is this the paper I'm using? Goodness, yes. Goodness. Okay, so this is from the Gilded Autumn. Beautiful Cajun Craze in copper, okay? And so for this, I cut this 4x6, and that's generous to cut both dies at the same time, okay? But don't forget, if you want these little fancy schmancy pieces, and I love that they gave us enough for both sides of the wrap, and you can lay this on here. And I have to tell you, I don't have my magnetic plate yet for my new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. It will be on my next order. Straighten that out a little bit. But you want to lay these in here to die cut them and run it all through at the same time. The long one goes on the top, and then the shorter one goes on the bottom there. And we're going to cut that all at the same time. So fingers crossed it runs through smoothly, or I'll be cutting more paper. Okay, and then for the little scallop right here, okay, I've got these two pieces. Now you have to run this through twice, okay, because you need two of them. One's a top and one's a bottom. So I cut this 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. It's a quarter sheet of cardstock, and I'm going to run that through twice, okay? And then I believe I have the other pieces cut except for the stamped image, and we'll do that later. Let's get the wrap made, okay? Let's do that first. Okay, I'm going to move my cup out of the way and get my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Love it. So cute. And you know, it folds up for storage. Like, you know, it pops up like this, both sides, but I hardly ever do that. I have room on my counter for it, so I usually just leave it open for convenience for me. But if you have to store yours in between uses, great way. Or if you travel with it, super awesome. Okay, so let's see. Now, we're gonna do this very carefully. Okay, so on your cutting plates and your platforms, they're numbered so that you know what you need. 1 is on the bottom, then 2, then 3 is a cutting plate, and you see my 3's backwards. That's because I flip it, as Stampin' Up! Suggested, so that it doesn't bow. You know how they like to bow when you use them quite a bit. Okay, so this, I've used this little die, these dies quite a bit too, so I had to kind of straighten them out. Kind of line that up. I'm trying not to breathe on it so it doesn't move after I get it set. So, see how easy this is? Especially since you can run it and get the foo-foo, the little dotted piece, the little, what should I call it? The embellished edge done at the same time. I mean, that's brilliant. And all of them at the same time. So if I had my magnetic sheet, I wouldn't be fumbling around like this. So it's on my next order. And y'all, it's not like the magnetic platform that we had with the other die cutting machine. Remember, it was thick, and then it had strips of magnets down the middle, and sometimes your pieces wouldn't jump around. Yeah, this one is a solid magnet sheet, and it's thin. It's thin, so I can't wait to try it. And it's self-healing. If you cut on it, it's self-healing. I love that. Okay, I'm fumbling, but I know y'all are patient with me. I'm trying to get it all. If I quit touching it, good gravy, Lisa. Okay, hold your breath. Put the plate over carefully. Got it. Then I press down really hard. I'm going to run it through. Okay. Let's see how that did. It's probably not perfect. Would be much better with the magnetic platform, but you know, I don't have it yet. Okay, so I'm gonna take these off, put it back on my little magnet sheet, and I get my magnet sheets from Stampin' Storage, y'all. They have great storage and magnet sheets for things like this. Okay, so see, look, and all those little bits popped out. How cool is that? That's a great die cutting machine. Now the finer and the more intricate, you know, you do have to use your die brush. Spit it out, Lisa. Your die brush. I'm gonna scrape this off, all those bits off in my trash so I can cut the other parts. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so now let's do the next one. We're gonna do the scalloped edges now. Okay, let's pull this over. Okay. Okay, I've got the same sandwich. This over here. And then I have mint macaron to go with that gilded, you can't see this, can you? Gilded autumn paper. And I can only cut 2 at a time. Let's roll this through. Ow. I try, you know, I usually try to put my die cutting machine parallel to the camera, but y'all, that is so hard for me to crank that way. I have to do it like this. Okay, so here's my piece. Here are the pieces. Look at the little stitched edge. Isn't that cute? Okay. Oops, sorry, y'all. Bumped the camera. All right. Let's do the next one. Cut those 2. And I don't have to worry about how I'm placing them because I just cut it. Again, this is about a 1/4 sheet of cardstock. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, just to give myself plenty of room. I tried one time I tried cutting it way more narrow and I mean, why? Okay, so I've got 4 of those and now I'm going to start putting it together. So let me get the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine out of the way and we'll use it again in a bit. But right now we're going to put the wrap together. Okay, so move that back up where you can see. All right, so now this is going to piece together like this, okay? So it has been very humid here and I've been having trouble. I've tried tear and tape, but I'm going to go with glue dots again, okay? Wait. I was getting ahead of myself. Let's put these on first. And I still am going to use glue dots. Let me take your pick. And so I'm going to put it like in the corner and I kind of scrunch up that glue dot a little bit. Can you see that? So y'all, isn't the weather crazy? How about Colorado? Anybody from Colorado that had 90-degree weather and then snow the next day? What is up with that? I mean, and y'all, prayers for our Louisiana friends that suffered so much loss, and also for those affected by the terrible fires in California. Prayers for all. Okay, so I'm kind of scrunching up the little glue dot, trying not to get it to peek through the little openings there, okay? And so this is to put on the little scalloped edges, I should say. So I will go ahead and tell you that I don't know if I will be live next week. We are going to Texas for a few days. I have some doctor appointments, and so we're going for that. And I don't know when we'll be back because the appointments are not all scheduled yet. So, but I'll be posting, but I may not be live. Okay, I don't have the setup for it at my dad's house. So I'm hoping this video is, if you're watching this eventually on YouTube, I was able to save it from my Facebook Live and share it here on YouTube, if that happens, hopefully. Okay, so I'm putting 3, one in the middle and one on each end. And you know, this is so cute. Okay, so I'm going to show you in a minute what I thought ideas for the inside. Okay, so this is a long piece. I'm going to line it up like that where the scallop peeks out. And I love how it shows, the color shows through those little perforations. Oh, Linda, for when you're die cutting, Linda. Yeah. Linda, you'll have to send Scotch removable tape. Okay. Is that, where did you get that? I'm not going out much, so I send Jackie out for groceries, and he's so good at it now. It's like I am so spoiled. I send him the list, and sometimes some of the stuff I've had him look for is like, I don't know where this is in the store, Jackie, but ask somebody. And he does, and he comes back with the right thing. So blessed. He helps me out. Look at me. Why am I doing that? I already put him on there. Okay, so now I like to turn it over this way, and you want to put it where the stitching is like going in, not the back side. Okay, you can tell it's much prettier the right way. So it's right side to the back of the wrap, the designer paper. Okay, and then one more. Anyway, what was I saying? Jackie going to the grocery store. Yeah. If I'm saying he made, oh, you have yours delivered. Okay, Linda, thank you. Yeah, Kathy, in this little rural area, we don't have that. Okay, I could see a glue dot peeking through there. Okay, so now, before I put them together, I kind of curl it just a little bit with my bone folder, just to get it going in that curvy. So now here, I see that I overextended my little mint macaron. Oh, really, Linda? Using that saved you a lot of time? I'm going to have to try that. Look for that. I do still want to try the new magnetic plate, though. Platform. Okay, so that little tag is what gets the adhesive. Oh, I'm getting tired of standing. I am in the market, y'all, and maybe y'all can help me. My work area right here is counter height, okay? And because I like standing to work most of the time. But these old bones, they get tired standing in my feet. And so I need to have a good counter height, lumbar support chair. And I was looking at like drafting chairs because of the height. You know, I needed to go up high and possibly with no arms. And I've looked on Amazon. Okay, so I'm going to show you something here. I came down a little farther with the scallop on this side, and so it wasn't even, so I can easily adjust with those glue dots. Okay, Anyway, I'm looking for a chair. And Jackie said, we need to go to Office Depot or Office Supply. Well, I haven't been out to Office Depot. So, and you know, you look on Amazon and you get, you know, I read the reviews. But it's like, oh man, if I get this in it, I don't want a squeaky chair. I want a good support. Excuse me. So if anyone knows or uses something like that, they are nice size cups. Yes, they are. They're probably like, you know, when you buy hot cocoa at a football game or something, it's about that size. I mean, it's plenty big for a small cup of coffee. It's probably maybe even the smallest Starbucks. Not sure. Okay, so see, I've got this together now. Isn't that cute? And watch. Bam. There we go. Okay, so I try to match the seam with the seam on the cup. Like that. Okay. Just like that. I mean, isn't that cute? And I'm going to try to figure out how to wrap the cup too. Okay. But I haven't done it yet. First time I worked with this was yesterday, and I was so excited. Okay, let me show you something while I'm playing. You can put candy in here. Okay. You could put 2 little hand sanitizers. Look, I even have 2. All right. Look, I know it's a Father's Day gift card, but gift card will fit. How cute is that? Okay. M&Ms, of course. Let's see how many of these bags I can fit in there. 1, 2, 3. I mean, come on now, 4 bags. Cute. Okay. I have some little nail files. You could put some nail polish in there. See? Looks my Color Street. Lisa Spencer, if you're still here. Okay. So anyway, lots of little goodies you can fit in there. All right. So next, now you can decorate the top. I'm not for this one because we're going to use ribbon. Okay, so I'm going to pop this on. We're going to play like there's something in it. But now we're going to work with the sentiment. So I have a scrap piece of Whisper White. And I am using this Eat, Drink, and Be Cozy. That's what I used on the first one. But I think I'm going to use I Like You a Latte on this one. Okay? And let's see. I may reverse it. Oh, you know what? This isn't Whisper White. I went with Very Vanilla. I guess you can tell that. Look at that vanilla against the white. I just thought it would be pretty in a contrast to the white on here and go with the designer paper well, because I didn't have any white in my designer paper. You do have to snap these lids on, but that's a good thing because it doesn't fall off. Okay? All right. So for this, I'm going to switch up the color. I'm going to use the same colors, but this time I'm going to do the sentiment in, what did I do it in? And Cajun Craze. And I'm going to show you a little tip. This is the first time I've used this photopolymer stamp right here. And so I'm taking Versamark ink, which is our clear embossing ink. And I'm going to get a scrap piece of paper and stamp off. This kind of helps, I have found, keep your stamps from getting so stained. Not that that matters. I mean, that means they're well loved and used, right? But it kind of conditions a stamp, and then it helps, you know, reds and purples and oranges, and really will stain the stamp. So let's see how this does. Okay, I'm gonna do the little ring, decorative ring here in mint macaron. See how this works. I may end up changing, but okay, like it. And then I'm going to do I Like You a Latte in Cajun Craze. And I love its photopolymer because easy to see and stamp. Okay. There we go. That's cute. Love those two colors together. So now let's get old Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine back. And we're going to get the die that matches this outer ring. Guess it's a hexagon really, but with a little flare. Okay, so I'm gonna line that up around there. Layer that on top, hold it down, and roll it through. Good, Pam. I'm glad it worked for you. It did help. I mean, look, this is, you can barely tell, and I haven't even cleaned it yet. Pretty cool, huh? All right. I Like You a Latte. Okay, so now on this one too, you want to take your bone folder and kind of round it so it's got the bend in, okay? And I'm going to call this the front, and I'm going to put that right there. And you see how, you know, I could have backed it with another circle, but it would have covered up the scallops. And this really stands out against the Cajun Craze designer paper, I think. So there really wasn't a need. Like Jackie says, work smarter, not harder. You know, it's just, I'm putting two. I might put one at the top and bottom too. Okay. There we go. Give it a good press. Okay. Then I die cut the little cup. I was going to stamp it, but I thought it'd be a little more, you know, jazzy, classy with just the copper. This is the burnished metallic cardstock that's in the mini catalog, and it comes in 3 shades. I think it's bronze, gold, and copper. And this was from another project I used. If you saw my plaid project, I had a bunch of little squares left over that had the adhesive back on them, so I can just pull that off. I cut that out of one of those squares, and I'll put that right there. Cute. Now for the fancy smancy finale here. I have, this is the ribbon that goes with that beautiful autumn medley. This is basket weave and metallic ribbon combo. I cut about 26 inches of this because I wanted to give myself plenty of room. And the ribbon is going to come up and tie. It's kind of like the closure. This is if you're giving it, you know, with a goodie inside, kind of like you're wrapping your gift and putting the bow on. So, but don't y'all think this is a cute idea for a treat instead of a bag or a box? It's something different. I mean, you could even put cookies in it, little cookies that would be good to have with your coffee break, you know? I think it's great for Starbucks gift cards too, or wherever you get your coffee. No plug for Starbucks. That's just where my girls love to go. Okay, so I'm tying that bow, and see how that gave me plenty of room, and you just make this fancy, and that's beautiful rich ribbon that you must get if you are getting this paper, because it is beautiful with it. Okay, now trim that off. Okay, so now one little final touch. This ribbon, this little copper thin ribbon, is also in that ribbon bundle. See how you get both the copper and the macaron? And I'm going to use my Texas slang. I'm gonna put it right here. Whoop. And you could put glue dots behind this to keep it, because I mean it does fit just right. I just need to push it up for it. Now, super cute. Isn't that cute? Don't you like it? I would. It was so fun. I mean, I could make lots of these, and I already have some ideas to try for some other things like I've seen in the catalog. So there's our project for today. Now, just hang on. Let me show you something else. On the this one, which I may do a video on later, but y'all are seeing it right now. Here's one in holiday mode. How about that? I used the same stamp set, okay, but with the Heartwarming Hugs designer paper and this Mossy Meadow striped ribbon. And I'll show you what dies I used. I used the paper with the red, real red, and then I die cut this with this. It punches out the center circle, and then I stamped the candy canes, and it's two-step stamping, okay? You can do the outline and then the inner part, the stripes, and all that's on there with, this is liquid glue dots underneath here, and this one is cut with this stitched circle. You can't really see it, but it's also this paper from Heartwarming Hugs, okay? So y'all, I can't tell you, I just love this set, this bundle. I think it's a super cute idea. You know, coffee is a big thing right now. I mean, and not everybody's a coffee drinker, but if you don't drink coffee, usually you drink cocoa or tea, and it works for either. And even if you don't drink any of those, you could use these as a little gift holder, okay? All right, we made it through. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you if you have shared the video. I will be doing every week on my Facebook page here. I put a fun question. I think this week is socks or no socks. And then I do a random drawing for a winner. And so I'll do that drawing tomorrow and post a new question on Friday. So be sure and look for that. It's fun. No, it wasn't socks or no socks. Was it? Yes, socks or no socks. The other question I asked, which is not a drawing, but it's a great list, is what book are you reading? So be sure and look for that, because you might find some ideas of some good reads for the coming season. And thank you for sharing. Thank you for your likes and your comments. I appreciate you, and I hope to see you for sure week after next for a live. I will be posting videos and projects those. And so anyway, have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you all soon. Let me know if you have questions. Take care. Bye-bye.